So we said it a couple of weeks back, about a week and a half ago, that it was a very interesting time for a lot of the weight divisions, particularly 135 all the way up to 170. But I want to focus in on 130 on the 135-pound division for a second here. And the importance of the Sean O'Malley and Sterling fight, because Sterling's been talking about going up to 145 for the longest time, and he wants to fight Volkanovski. And that's a good fight for him to aspire to, because Volkanovski is one of the best of all time. He's number one in the pound for pound rankings. But if he doesn't get to fight Volkanovski, is he still going to go up to 145? And it's going to tell us a lot in the next couple of weeks. What's going to happen with the 135-pound division, because I think Sterling's already made his mind up that he wants to go up to 145 if he wins. So he's a heavy favorite to beat Sean O'Malley, and I feel like he will probably beat Sean O'Malley. I think O'Malley's too easily taken down, and yeah, he's going to train for that. But I think Sterling is going to get it done. Now, let's say Sterling wins, and he decides that he doesn't want to go up to 145 because Volkanovski's left. It kind of hijacks the division, because you've got Merab, who's way up there as the number one contender, really, after O'Malley, but he's never going to fight against Aljamain Sterling. You've got Sandhagen, but, is he in line to fight Aljo if O'Malley doesn't win? I think the 135-pound division needs Sterling to win this fight. I think they need Sterling to leave the 135-pound division completely. He's not going to fight against Piotr again. If he beats O'Malley, they probably won't fight for a long time. He's not going to fight Merab. He might fight Sandhagen. That's an interesting fight, possibly. Let's say he wins that fight. Who's there left? Who's left at 135 for him to fight, really? I think the division needs Sterling to win this fight. Then you've got O'Malley, you've got Piotr Jan. They've had their fight. That was close. A lot of people feeling Piotr Jan should have won that. You've got Merab then willing to fight for a title. You've got Corey over there. You've got four clear people that can all fight each other whichever way and get a champion out of that. 135-pound division needs a new champion, but I don't think any of them can actually beat Sterling, in my opinion. Merab possibly has the best chance, but he's never going to do that. So I think we need Sterling to win this fight. I think people don't realize how much Sterling really needs to win this fight and move up to 145. I think even if Volkanovski's not there, he could possibly fight, the winner of Yair Rodriguez Topuria. Maybe they have him fight Max Holloway, but he's up there in that title picture straight away. Usually when people leave a division and they go fight for a title in another division when they were champion in the division below, that's usually when they've got a couple of money fights left in them. So I don't know how long Sterling has left, but there's a lot of interesting fights for him at 145. Whether he wins those or not is a different story. But I don't think it's good for 135 having Sterling stay there, because he's run through everybody. It's a similar position to 185. 185, you've got Israel Adesanya has beaten everybody in that top 10. Okay, there's now Dricus, there's now Hamzat, but, if Dricus and Hamzat lose, or, for whatever reason, if they weren't there, that would have been quite a stale division to watch. And that's sad for Israel Adesanya, because he's an amazing champion. It's the same for Aljamain Sterling. After the way he won the title, not the best, but now that he's gone and proven himself, beating Henry Cejudo, beating Piotr Jan the second time, he's proven himself as the best in the division. And the belt is there to show that. But I think he's bad for the division at the same time, because he's beaten everybody below him. He needs to go, and we need him to win and go up and challenge at 145 for the division's sake.